Welcome back, you guys, to another episode of Voice of the Ring. We're on episode 7, and I'm your guide and host, Zolan Ironshield. Today, we're going to be following up on our adventure. We've been sent by the captain of the God Captain Una, to Noglong to talk to Wheelie. Basically like Willy, but Wheelie. And we're gonna talk to him about some stuff that's been going on in the mountains with the Dowerhide. And then again, we talked about last time that I'm going to try to finish some fighting quests, and then we can go and read them. So I went ahead and went to the different caves and collected the rocks off the ground and killed the clave claws, the boring stuff. Because in this series we're focusing on the stories and the voiceovers. So now I'm gonna just turn them in, so we're gonna hear the stories. And these are side quests. We're gonna try more, remember, to focus on the main chapter quest, the prologues, which is this one here, as you can see, the wisdom, the prologue, this one, and we'll focus on the main books. And there's a big long series of books ones, right? So that's what we'll be focusing on. But you know, sometimes the fun ones are a nice little touch here and there to kind of see what the native people of that area are doing. Correct? Right? Yes. We'll go into our Zolan Ironshield voice, and I'm going to do this as best I can. I may be doing this at 2 in the morning because I was just excited and I wanted to make a video, right, for you guys. So normally I do it in the afternoon, but here we are. So here we go. Let's have some fun.
It is an insult!
It is an insult! It will take me a moment to... Oh, the writing is small. Let's make that bigger. It will take me a moment to make the mortar. You learn a few tricks when you've done this as long as I have. There you are. We are. Take this mortar to the fissures in the canal walls in the Hall of Merchants inside the western parts of Thorin's Hall. And I will take this nice little ward hat. Guys, we gotta have...
It's a moment of your time too much to ask.
It's a moment of your time too much to ask. Hurry! Take the mortar and make the repairs before the fissures expand. It's only a matter of time before the wall is breached. Alright, so actually, we're gonna hold the phone on that one and put that one away for a while. I could always complete it for you guys, and then we could do it if you want that, leave it in the comments, but I think we're just gonna stick to the main stories. But here we go.
Well met.
Well met. I am your service, Zolan. I'll just add these to the stew. Give me a moment. There we are! Could you take this meal to Gishlil? You can find him south of here at Noglong, the way station in the Vale of Thrain. Just follow the road south. Gishli will be pleased, I'm sure. Yes, of course, we can do that, because that's on our way with a prologue. Any quests that follow our prologues or our chapters, we will do. And then let me turn in these other 2 quests that I finished. Let's see. The gear one is inside. I think maybe we'll skip the gear one, because it takes a lot of time. And again, if you want me to do the gear quest maybe in a special episode, I'll save it in the inventory. Just tell me in the comments, guys. Alright, here we go. We got Willy. Oh, this is the guy I was supposed to talk to for the prologue. What about bring the tools to Flossie? Where's Flossie? Oh, you guys, should we bring the tools to Flossie? We'll bring the tools to him later. Right when we bring the gear back. Another time when we're in Thorin's Hall. Alright. Alright, Willy.
Greetings.
Well met, Zolan. If you ever need to travel at speed, you should come to visit me, or whoever the closest stable master happens to be. So Dwalin sent you to me to purchase passage to Noglong, he did? Well, it's a good thing he did consider how far away Noglong is. Simply speak with me about renting a horse, and we'll be able to purchase safe passage at speed on one of my fine mounts. When you get there, be sure to look for Hrothgar. I expect he'll have some tasks for you. Alright, so we're gonna go to this.
What do you want?
First time out using a stable master with our new character, you guys. How exciting. We're gonna look, okay, we're in Arid Lewin. We're getting Noglong, there it is. Okay, and we're not gonna use these because these cost real money, or you earn these, essentially. Save those for other things. Just use the travel for 80 copper. Alright, now I get to see some pretty sights. And while we're traveling, I can get some shout-outs. You know, if you guys, if you're watching this channel, you probably already know about another great YouTuber on Lord of the Rings, Nerd of the Rings. You guys gotta go check his channel out. Nerd of the Rings. His channel is fantastic. He does lore, he does maps, he does all the travels of certain characters. I mean, it's been that channel has been an inspiration for me. It's so fantastic. One of the reasons I started a channel like this was because I wanted to do something to add to the community of Lord of the Rings. So I thought, why not make a channel that would focus on the Lord of the Rings online video game, because so many people don't even realize it exists, and it's such a great game. And then also I can do voiceovers because those are fun, right? Those are fun for me, right? And you know, it gets me out of my box. I use lots of different voices, right? Because sometimes in this life, you just gotta get out there and talk, guys. Just do it. Don't feel like, even if you're young and you're in high school and people are like gonna make fun of you, do something. You know what? Just own it. Just own it, guys. No matter what your age is. Just have fun with it. Alright, so there's a frozen lake there. So anyway, shout out. I'll put a link maybe to his channel in the thing too. If you are not familiar with his channel, I'm gonna link it there. Also, another good channel is Men of the West. That's another theory channel. He does other things like that too. Both good channels. Big fan of both of those channels. There's also a couple other ones like I can't think of it right off the bat. History of the Ages, I think that's another Lord of the Rings channel that's really good that I've watched a few times. And there's one other one that I know. I can always tell you guys more in the future about them. But yeah, those are really good too. But yes. And also, guys, we're almost here. Here's Noglong. And also, I'm making how-to videos for Lord of the Rings Online. So if you really like this game and you're like, I love watching him and seeing the beautiful game, and I also love following him and liking his videos, and subscribing, but if you really like the game and you want to play it yourself, I have how-to videos on the same channel, so just check them out in the other playlist. I wish I was posted to Gundam, and maybe then I'll see some real adventure. Alright guys, we're here. We're going to continue on our quest. So yeah. But yeah, if you guys want to learn about the game, I got a bunch of how-to videos, so check those things out too. But back to our story, boys and girls. Alright. Oh, look, guess who it is? It's Gilsley.
At your service and your families.
At your service and your families. I noticed that a lot of these guys have similar voices. Similar dwarven voice actor for these originals? Not again. This is the third meal my father has sent me in as many days. When will he realize I'm a grown dwarf? Don't we all feel that way as parents and children? Not a child to be coddled and fretted over. You're not to blame. Thank you for the food. Maybe someday my father will realize I'm not a thin-bearded dwarf of 60 he remembers. So 60 is a young dwarf, guys. Remember, dwarves live a good... He's gonna give me some of his food. How nice. I'm gonna take the vitality, the cooked carrots. Thank you, sir. Alright, we got a little XP. Oh, guys, look, it's Hrothgar.
What do you need?
What do you need? Welcome to Noglong, friend minstrel. You might not know it, but this way station has a storied history nearly as rich as Thorin's Hall itself. I would be honored to tell you of it. Oh, I see. You are here on business from Dwalin. You will never find a truer Longbeard than our steward, and Thorin's Hall are maintained with the dignity and that befits our glorious. Yes. Your pardon. What was it you were wanting, friend? Of course, Nos. Come through here just hours ago. When he left, he mentioned heading to the Thrushstones. Follow the road north back to Thorn's Hall, and it will turn sharply to the west. Continue, follow the road until it bends to the north again. Continue west from there, and you'll find Thrushstones. Alright, sweet. Sounds good. Alright. So we can continue on just doing the quest. We might need a little XP though to continue to the next area. Let's just see.
Will you help me?
Will you help me? There was a time when our hunters kept the numbers of the bears in check. Alas, the beasts haven't grown numerous in recent years. It's shameful, really, that we have yet let the wild overrun our paths. As long as the dwarves dwell here, the way should be safe. If you want to help, patrol north from Noglong to Hunter's Notch and clear out any of the beasts you find. With your help, we will make the road safe once more. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take the quest. I just want to read the quests. We're not necessarily going to do them on this episode.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
I would be grateful for your assistance. The lynx that roam the hills and the vales of Thrain have become more bold with hunger in recent months. There have even been reports of them attacking unwary travelers. I have the unwelcome task of dealing with these beasts, but there are too many for me to handle alone. Grimskell has ordered me to take care of the problem, but I could use your help. We must teach the beasts to fear the bite of metal again and keep to four-legged game. Head to the north along the road back to Thorns Hall. Look to the west side of the road near the Thrush Stones, and you will find lynx in great numbers. You got it, Mr. Olaf? Well, I'll figure that one out later. Alright, it's Grimskill Stone Bearer. That's cool.
Will you stop and hear my accursed tale?
Will you stop and hear my accursed tale? I think that was pretty close. You there! I sent Vifil to cut a quarter cord of firewood for long. No, you know something interesting I find in this game, you guys? Quick interruption. Is that they use words that are very old-fashioned sometimes, which I think is rather cool because Tolkien loved language. So I feel like they hold true to that in Lord of the Rings Online. In fact, when I was young in high school, I learned a lot of words from this game that I'd never heard in any conversation, and now I know them. So we looked this one up. Quarter cord of firewood. It must be some kind of measurement of firewood, that's what I assume, but I'll have to look it up later because we want to keep going. For Noglong, but he hasn't come back. See if you can find him. Just follow the road to the west. There's a clearing out that way where we gather our wood. Be wary though. Who knows what's delayed? Fifil. Alright, off we go. Oh, we have a mount. We have a goat. I forgot we have a goat. Also, guys, when you get the new places, make sure you always go up to the guy and click him, because then you learn it. Now, since we traveled to it, we already knew about it, but just a little tit-tit for people playing the game. Okay, so let's do a quick look around. Look at how beautiful this place is, right? I'm going to just do that. Look at this. We also are going to look at views in this game. I love this questing area. Look at that. There's a path up to that. We came from that direction, Thorns Hall. Quick little map overview to see where we are. We're here in this valley. This is the place we were questing. That quest tracker showing where to go, so we're gonna go ahead and hit this. There's something right down there, so I think we'll hit that real quick. Oh, this is the I think this is Is he on top of the bridge? I totally missed it. By the way, a lot of creatures will warn you before they attack, so that bear gave me a threat. So if I had stood next to him in that distance a little bit longer, he would have attacked me. Also something to know about. Aggro. Some people aggro instantly, some have a stopping. Well, I don't really want to have to make us waste our time running in circles. I want to be able to see the beauty of the game, so I will try to move it slowly for all my friends watching, so you can enjoy the beauty. Look at that mountain. Glorious. Real life is also fantastic. I've gone to the Sierra Nevadas many times in my life. I've grown up there, even though I'm near the beach here in California. But beautiful. Mountains are beautiful things. I think that's why I'm part dwarf. My friends call me a beach dwarf because I also love the beach. I don't know. You guys tell me if that's a thing. I assume it's a thing. We're not doing crafting, so I don't know. I'm trying to get that ore. Sorry, that was habit. Alright, so let's see. So we're supposed to car turns quickly. Oh, look! Here we are. Oh, it's Vifi.
Well met.
Well met. Ha! Well met. I was wondering when Grimskill would send someone. I was in the clearing, cutting wood for Noglong, when the goblins fell on me from the shadows of the trees. I managed to kill 2 and wounded the last, enough to drive it off, but was wounded myself in the fight. The 4 creatures ran off to the south. Tell Grimkill what happened and send help. You got it. Uzal and Ironshield's on the case, you guys. Alright, so there's something way over there. I think that's the main quest. Prologue. Yes, it is. We're gonna go hit the prologue, guys, because that's what we're focusing on. So I'll grab little side quests as we go, but if they're gonna take a long time, a lot of these quests I have memorized from years and years of playing this game. so I kind of know how long they take and where to go and what one they're going to add next. So I will do my best to make it streamlined and fun. I also do my best to look at the actual camera, because my screen's slightly up, so still getting used to that a little bit. And you guys, if you ever want me to do these live, do them on like, Twitch, right? If you guys ever want me to do that, I do have a Twitch account. Just let me know in the comments if people would like to do them or even play together. You know, we can do a live stream and a couple of us can play together. I mean, I know I'm going to join some other people's live streams for fun because I'm on Patreon and another channel, so that should be a blast too. Greetings! You're here about the Dowerhands sneaking out of Thorin's Hall, aren't you? The Thrushes told me all about it, and I wrote it down to show Dwalin. Here, I'll give it to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh no, Lynx, quick, help me fight them off. Fight them off. They're always hungry for thrushes. Yes, we don't want to let them kill the cute birds. A thrush is a bird, guys, like a sparrow. The lynxes are back. You must help me defend against them. I will do my best. Baruch Kazad, you guys. Baruch Kazad. We're definitely killing things much quicker now that we're higher level and have more skills. I also now have my strong minstrel abilities, like the roars. I have a stun on this now because I put it on my tree. Stay sharp, here comes more. Okay, oh yeah, you're right. I'm getting distracted, guys. I'm sorry. Baruch Kazad! Kazad, I'm in you! What does that mean, you guys? I already said it in a previous episode. Baruch Kazad, Axes of the Dwarves, Kazad, I'm in you. The dwarves are upon you. Stay sharp, here comes more. Need to make sure I don't. I do like playing a minstrel dwarf too, because you get to hear that war chant, roar cry all the time. Gimli loved doing that war cry all throughout that series. Kazan, I'm in you! Baruch Kazan! Alright, we're getting our Lynx quest done at the same time. That's why you pick them all up sometimes. That showed them you have my thanks. Now take these notes, yep, and show them to Hrothgar. Will do. Oh, we can read the notes. Oh, here's the notes. Oh my gosh, they're so tiny. I actually can't make these bigger because it's a quest item, so I'm going to try to read it for you guys. Ready? And I will walk back as we read it, because I think we need to go back. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. 2 things at runs. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, here we go. Alright. Lord Dwalin, the Thrushes have given me some unpleasant and disturbing news, and I have written it down to impart to you at the earliest opportunity. It's really small on my big screen too. This thrush, Swalvans saw dwarves carrying gold crowns from Thorin's Gate in the middle of the night. He did not understand the difference, but I can tell you as sure the hairs on my beard curled in winter that these were Dowerhands. His sister, Bright Eye, followed them for some time, these are birds, guys, and learned their destination, but it doesn't make much sense to me. The Dowerhands brought this gold into one of the old cities in the Vale of Thrain, but that city has been occupied by goblins for several years now. Why would this Dowerhand willingly bring gold into the domain of the goblins? Nos Grimsong. Alright, so that's a note we're bringing to Hrothgar right here. Hello! Oh no, that's not Hrothgar, this is Hrothgar.
Well met!
Well met! Dwalin was right to count on Nos Grimsong and his friends among the Thrushes. These notes confirm that the Dowerhand brought their stolen gold in secret down into the Vale of Thrain, but the Thrushes insist they returned to their old stronghold in the mountains, the borders, the Vale. I thought that old city was infested with goblins now. These were goblins in the Silver Deep as well, and the Dowerhands seem to have passed untroubled. There is something strange going on here, Zolin, though you probably don't need me to tell you that. Nope.
Come and stay a moment.
Come and stay a moment. The Thrushes saw that the Dowerhands carrying this stolen gold into the old Daurhan city into the west, that is very particular. You see, it has been infested with goblins for the past 2 years. I don't know why the Daurhans would bring the gold into a goblin-held city, even if they once called it home. Most particularly, it reminds me of that the tale of a LOTRO tale. No. I am sorry. You want to head west to the old Daurhan city and search it for the stolen Longbeard gold, I expect. It won't be easy, but I'll be waiting to hear of your exploits. Head west of Nuglong and look for the stairs carved into the mountainside, and watch out for goblins. Do I want to do that? Yes, of course! We're Zol and Ironshield. Of course we want to do it. But, like, realistically, like in real life, would we want to walk straight into a goblin?
By Turin's beard!
Yeah, well, it's a little... Bye! Ugh. I seem to have something in my throat, guys. One moment, please. By Turin's beard! Goblins here in the Vale of Thrain? Nay, that's not likely. Surely not.
By Turin's beard, won't you give me even a moment?
By Turin's beard, won't you give me even a moment? I don't doubt Vilfield made up his story of the goblins after hitting himself with his own axe. Whoa. Oh, you think he told the truth? Not likely. But if you're so sure he's met up with goblins, maybe you can find them. The goblins of the Blue Mountains sometimes carry these little things. Fetishes, I guess you might call them. Is that... Yep, okay. Bring me one of their fetishes, and maybe I'll send Vifili's tail my ear. Alright. Let's do it. Alright, so what we're gonna do is... we gotta get a goblin fetish, so we gotta kill a goblin. You know what, you guys? We're actually gonna stop episode 7 here, because I'm really going to try to stay between that 20 and 25 minutes, because I don't want to go to 30-minute episodes. But we'll bring up another episode very, very soon, and we will continue to look for the Daurhan gold inside the old abandoned fortress, which you can see there. I will zoom in a little bit. Can you see it behind the tree there? There it is. That is the fortress we're going to break into. Slaughter some goblins. In fact, I think what we might do is I'll finish these quests while you're gone. Have them ready to turn in, and then I will go up to where the gold is. Well, unless you want to see me battle through the gold. We'll battle a little bit through when you guys get back with me. So anyway, thank you for joining me again for another episode of Voice of the Rings, and this was episode 7. And please join me for episode 8, coming very soon. Have a good one.